Hello, welcome to Bible Talk episode 24, I believe. And we're just going to continue our playthrough of Dark Souls 3. Really going to do a DEX build. Uh, but yeah, I think this week I wanted to, today, I wanted to talk about addiction because I roll past him. Yeah, addiction because I was just thinking about it talking about it with my wife. Because I used to be addicted to pornography back in the day. Ooh, roll out of the way. And yeah, she's just asking me about that, really. And addiction is one of those things that can get sunbro. It can get a bit. It can feel shameful to talk about, because you normally addiction describes something that you probably shouldn't be doing, but you can't help but keep doing. And the way that I felt about pornography was definitely that. It was something that I didn't want to do, but I kept doing anyway. Uh, it was a really long process to actually get out of that addiction as well. Like it took a good few years. I'm talking like 10, 15 years to get out of it, and that process was long and arduous, but it was something that I wanted to get out of, and I eventually got out of it, and it just took a long time. Ooh. It took a long time to get out of it, because like there are different ways out of addiction, and for me, I had to really um, break it down, like, and focus on like what were my triggers, what made, like, what brought me, what brought on the feelings to, you know, like, yeah, I really had to focus on what triggered that addiction. And it was and that took a long process because I tried it just by brute force, trying to, get through it just with brute force, but I couldn't do that. Uh, But yeah, for me, I really had to focus on what were the triggers that, a big one was actually boredom. Like, whenever I was bored, I had to really be careful. I had to so like now I try and fill my time with things to do. I don't want to have much idle time. How, and like another thing would be like, how long did I um, look at females? Like, just really getting on top of how I pictured females as well. Because if you just, if you let your mind wander, it's going to go to the places where it feels like it's quote unquote enjoying it the most. You know, like, I thought I was dead for a second then. Thank goodness I'm not. It was just the process of dissecting it and really homing in on what causes those addictions and just really cutting them off on like like if I have to think what it's like to live with an addiction now, I would say I'm I'm living very cautiously, you know. I'm living really cautiously because oh, someone there. What a name, backstabbing dog. Because as soon as I let my mind wander, or like leave my mind to really just like let it do its own thing, it's going to it's going to go to what like gives it pleasure or like the most like, the biggest response hormone wise. Go away, dog. I hate you. I hate dogs in Dark Souls. Like I think we also like I think one thing I want to touch on as well that was thought the other day was the thought that um, as as Christians we can't have addictions and we can't have these different things because God will instantly heal us of them, but that's not the case. I'm proving point of that. Um, there are some people. I know of stories of people that have instantly been released from addictions through the power of God, and He certainly can do it. But He doesn't do that with everyone. You know. Oh, I wanted to go up and get the souls up there. Oh well. Hey, Sigurd. He's Sigurd, by the way. Katarina. Oh no. Good going, Sigurd. Yeah.
That was quite a performance.
Thank
It
you.
mustn't get in over your head. We unkindled must put our duties first. But, for the moment, we've a toast to make. Your valor, my sword, and our victory together.
That's right. And then I'll get the sleeping one as well. Yeah, like some people think like God will instantly heal them, but that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to really, God does answer prayer, and sometimes God will answer it in His own time, in His own way. That won't be what you're expecting. You know, I prayed a lot to have my addiction to go, and it has. Just because it wasn't in a timescale that I thought it was going to be, doesn't mean that God hasn't done it. God has still done it, just in a different timescale than I thought. It looks like it's not going to be a boss episode, this one. But yeah, I think I'll. This is quite a big subject, addiction, and I've only just barely touched what it is and like how it affects people and stuff like that. I'm sure there are people who can explain it a lot better than I can. But I think for now we'll leave it there. I've just got to do a few bits in Filing Shrine. And yeah, with that, have a good day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.